A farm in West Needham for sale. 1/2 mile from church, depot, post office, schools, etc., containing 21 acres on which are good buildings, good supply of fruit, $400 worth of wood, the best of muck, enough to spare, wholly fenced with stone wall, and water might be brought into the buildings by aqueduct. It is well worthy the attention of the capitalist, but especially worthy the attention of the man who wishes for a pleasant, healthy, and profitable private residence. It is but a little way from the great main thoroughfare, near enough the great city of Boston for all practical purposes, and yet sufficiently retired for a professional man or person of leisure. Please call and examine. The Natick Observer, for the family, the farmer, and the businessman, independent, Saturday, September 20th, 1856. So West Needham is now Wellesley, my hometown, since its separation and incorporation in 1881, and we actually have an extremely detailed and beautiful map of Needham, including its western portion, from 1856, the year that advert was posted. And this is courtesy of the Norman B. Leventhal Map and Education Center at the Boston Public Library, a tremendous resource which you should totally check out if you're into these sorts of things. And there's Robert Mansfield along what is now Weston Road, then I believe Blossom Street, and near the intersection with what is now Route 9, then the Worcester Turnpike. And you can see just north of him, John Mansfield. I imagine that is either his brother or father. There's actually a road in Wellesley called Mansfield, I believe, off of Route 9. So I'm sure there's a connection there. And you can even see the winding Cochituate Aqueduct nearby. So he certainly would have had water access. He's not lying. And it's a very sizable property. And here, thanks to historic aerials, we can get a sense of what the Mansfield property looked like about 80 years later in 1938, after the construction of the Hardy Elementary School building, the first one. That would be the large building in the middle, taking up the largest plot of land. And here's what it looks like in 2021, shortly before its demolition. And here is the new building, the new $73 million elementary school, only the best for Wellesley, under construction. So could Robert Mansfield have imagined that the property put up for sale in the Natick Observer in 1856 would look like this all these years later? And here's just a street view perspective of where I imagine the Mansfield house would have been, near the intersection of Blossom Street and the Worcester Turnpike.